A top economist warns a recession, and a sharp stock market plunge could hit by year-end. Could your investments and spending be at risk right now? Gary Shilling, a leading economist, predicts that a recession is almost inevitable by the end of 2026. His firm's model estimates a 40% chance of a recession starting within the next year. This elevated risk stems from ongoing issues in labor markets and the housing sector, both critical to economic health. Consumer spending, a major driver of the economy, is expected to decline, intensifying the downturn. Shilling is particularly concerned about stock valuations. He forecasts the S&P 500 could fall by up to 30% before year-end. This steep drop would punish stocks that have been priced too optimistically. Investors should brace for a significant market correction as economic weakness impacts corporate earnings and investor confidence. Consumer spending powers about two-thirds of the U.S. economy. Shilling points to expected declines in consumer activity as a major recession trigger. As inflation pressures linger and wage growth slows, households may pull back on purchases, reducing business revenues and further slowing economic growth. Beyond the U.S., there are stark global recession warnings. Leading economists caution that the world economy may have only weeks to avoid slipping into recession. Factors like inflation, interest rates, and geopolitical risks add complexity. This global uncertainty could amplify U.S. economic headwinds and market volatility. At a recent hearing, officials acknowledged a narrow window to bring inflation down to healthier levels. Some economists see the current situation as a tough balancing act. Tightening policy too quickly risks recession, but waiting too long allows inflation to erode consumer purchasing power. This uncertainty makes economic outcomes even more unpredictable. What this means for you is clear. Prepare for a possible economic slowdown and stock market volatility by year-end. Review your investments, limit unnecessary spending, and stay informed. Subscribe for updates on how these risks develop and how to protect your financial future.